Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
So hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation Asia Pacific. First of all, welcome Larry Lee, and thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, Professor Chen. Thank you for your invitation. It is an honor to be working with you. As myself, my name is Larry Lee. I have a kind of more than 600,000 followers on Douyin, or the Chinese version of TikTok. I'm a founding partner of Amino Capital. The fund has been around for more than 10 years. We're headquartered in downtown Palo Alto. We invest almost 300 companies, and more than 15 of them become a unicorn, and more than 30 of them grow into 100 million to 1 billion valuation companies. We have quite a few partners who has been working together with me on the fund, Amino Capital. We are very technical. Most of them has a PhD in science and engineering. Myself, I have a master degree. That's why I have a called Master Lee, but now this name is not may not be politically correct. So we need to think about a better English name. Very fortunate we got on the Midas list last month, which is like the Oscar for investors. And also, as I mentioned, during the pandemic, in order to work, to communicate with partners and entrepreneurs, I get on the TikTok. Also, during the pandemic, I wrote a book together actually with my team. The title is The Logic of Investment. It's published by Tsinghua publisher. It was written last year actually, but during the pandemic, it was published early this year.
Discussion topic: Uncompromising Principles Guiding our VC Investments.
After such a long, successful journey, in your investment, also in your entrepreneurship, do you have developed a few what I call the timeless lessons that continuously remind you when you deal with, investing decisions or evaluating new ventures? It's always like, kind of warn you in your mind, because that's based upon your such a long journey, successful mistakes you made becomes timeless lesson in you.
Okay. Number one, Professor Chen, I don't consider myself very successful. It's a relative term. I still feel like I have a lot of things to
Let's say, based upon your long journey, you must develop some wisdom, right? Timeless.
So from investment perspective, we talk a lot about how the person, the team, the market, everything. But for investors, the number one is the integrity of the team, the startup founders. Because lots of people can make money once. And they can make money for themselves. But if they don't have integrity, they could make some money, but as an investor, as a partner, you probably won't, right? With all the stories around you, like Serenox or FTX, I don't want to get into those persons, but yeah, without integrity, some people could make money, but not the investors, not the partners. So no matter how smart, how good so-called they are, if you don't feel they have integrity, don't invest, because there's money there. They could make money, but not for you, not for us. So that's the number one because, for example, we met a startup founders, very smart, present something very interesting, up to date. He has started 4 companies. I know all the investors, the previous investors, none of them make money. And he obviously made it already. So he has some money, obviously. So this time he's doing something really good. We don't invest because this time the result may be similar. He could make some money, but not investors. So there's no integrity there, right? So this person particularly just do something, but not keep this thing in the company for himself. So what we talked earlier about the resilience, right? The collaboration, complementary market, everything, that's good. Then for investors, you have to feel these founders has integrity. Without that, it doesn't matter how good they are. It doesn't matter who invests. Look at the Theranos. Look at the FTX, right? Sequoia Invest, Theranos, like the Secretary of State and the Defense Secretary, right? It doesn't matter who invests. So if you don't feel the team doesn't have integrity, has integrity, don't invest. That's number one. Time, I feel that thing help us, save us so many times. We look at the team, they're so good. They're so good. So many good investors invest, but we see some sign, we just walk away. We just walk away. And as time go by, we feel maybe we really missed something this time. No. As time go by, eventually it will tell you, okay, we were right. Number one, integrity. Then come back to us. Same thing here. As ourselves, as a team, as a partner, we have to have integrity. Otherwise, you lost your trust. In financial world, it's all about reputation. It's all about reputation. But the reputation is based on integrity. Without integrity in financial, there's nothing, because whatever the stock you buy is all about expectation, right? The stock doesn't matter how good they are today, but what will happen tomorrow? Google is good, Apple is good, but their stock price will continue to go up. So it's the expectation. The expectation, good expectation is built on top of the integrity of the team. So that's for finance, the integrity is everything. Then back to us as how to identify a credible team. Number one thing we do is we have to have integrity. Give a good example. Good example. I always give this example to team. For example, if you go to a meeting, I ask people, our team, always be on time, always ahead of time. Why? Because if you are late, you don't even know the other side is late or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you are early, you can tell the other side is on time, punctual. So same thing with integrity. If you don't have integrity, there's no way you can tell the other side has integrity or not. It's for your own protection. I tell my team, for your own protection, for our own protection, must has integrity. Otherwise, you associate with yourself with all the people you don't know who they are. So you have integrity. Meeting is just an example. If you arrive the meeting on time, ahead of time, then you know the other side is on time. Otherwise, if you're late, there's no way you can tell.
Yeah.
Same thing with integrity. So that's why integrity is for your own protection. That's how we tell every team member in Amino Capital.
So it's kind of both ways, not only crucial, important for entrepreneurs, but also the venture capitalists as well. Right.
That's why we have doing well, in YC companies, they have a book face. There are thousands of YC companies. They have an internal system YC called book face. They rate all the VCs. So Amino is a S+, the highest level of recognition. There's a reason behind it. It's for our own protection. I also tell my friends and my partners same thing. Also, I tell the company founders we invested, just for your own protection, has integrity.
Yeah, I kind of agree, because you talked about that it's a long-term reputation. When you burn it, it's very, very difficult to rebuild.
Right.
Thank you for watching.